Hi, Miss Miranda. I'm Lucy. I noticed that your son Alex was absent from school today. Is everything okay? Hi, yes, I'm sorry. Alex won't be able to come to school for a while. Is there anything specific that's keeping Alex from coming to school? Oh, nothing much. Alex said he wanted to go back to his hometown to visit his grandparents, so I took him there for a few days. I was so busy at work that I forgot to tell you. I'm really sorry. I see. That sounds like a nice trip. When do you expect Alex to be back at school? We're planning to stay for a few more days, but I'll make sure he catches up on any work when we return. He hasn't seen his grandparents in a long time, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity for him to spend time with them. I understand, but it's important for Alex to attend school regularly so that he doesn't fall behind on his studies. We have some exams coming up soon, and I want to make sure that he's prepared for them. Don't worry. Alex is a smart boy. He'll catch up on any missed work and do fine on the exams. I hope so, but I have to be honest with you. I'm concerned about Alex's academic performance and behavior at school recently. He's been struggling with his coursework lately, and I've noticed some strange behavior from him during class. Really? I wasn't aware of that. What kind of behavior? Well, he seems disengaged from the class and doesn't participate much in group activities. I've also noticed that he's easily distracted and fidgety during lessons. It's possible that there may be something else going on with him that's affecting his behavior. I haven't noticed anything unusual at home. Maybe he's just going through a phase. It's possible, but it's hard to say without knowing more about what's going on with him. But I think it would be a good idea to have him see a counselor or a therapist to better understand what he's going through. I understand your concern, but I don't think that's necessary. Alex is just going through some growing pains. That's all. I understand your point, but as his teacher, it's my responsibility to ensure he gets the support he needs to succeed academically and emotionally. I would hate to see him fall behind or struggle with underlying issues. I appreciate your concern, Lucy. I'll keep an eye on him and let you know if there are any changes. Thank you, Miss Miranda. Please keep me updated on his progress and let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Hi, Miss Miranda. This is Lucy. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to follow up with you about Alex's behavior in school today. Hi, Lucy. Thanks for checking in. I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on? He seemed very disoriented and anxious and didn't participate in class activities. He's always sitting in the corner of the classroom looking for ways to shield his body. When I asked him about his trip to his hometown, he said he didn't go anywhere and was alone in the house. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with the boy. We did go on a trip to visit his grandparents, but maybe he's just forgotten. Apparently, he even took a picture with his grandparents and wanted me to print it out. I put some pictures in his school bag. You can open it to find them. I see them, but are you sure these are recent pictures of Alex? Because he looks smaller in these pictures. Oh, of course. I'm sure about it. Maybe because Alex has put on weight in the few days he's been with his grandparents. So you see it that way. Yes, but I noticed some bruises on his arms that looked like they were from someone grabbing him tightly, which had me concerned. I just wanted to ask if everything is all right at home. Oh, those bruises. Yeah, he fell down while playing with his friends. It's nothing to worry about. I can't say for sure, but the bruises looked suspicious. And how Alex acted today made me think that something might be going on at home. Miss Miranda, I have to be honest with you. I'm concerned that Alex may have been abused. The bruises on his arms are a red flag for me, and his behavior at school has been really concerning lately. What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. He's my lovely son. I've never had any reason to abuse him. I understand that, but the bruises are still concerning. I would really like to speak with Alex and get a better understanding of what's going on. You know that there's a counseling room for psychology, right? Please take some time to come here and participate in a counseling session with me and Alex. As his guardian, your presence would be required. No, I am not allowing you to do that. You can't put my son in there and turn him into a psycho. He's just going through puberty changes. Don't overreact. Puberty at 7 years old? I don't think that's a valid reason. Miss Miranda, I understand you may feel uncomfortable with the idea of counseling, but I believe it's important for Alex's well-being that we explore these concerns. I still don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of this. He fell down. That's all. I appreciate that you're trying to explain the bruises, but as a teacher, it's my responsibility to look out for the welfare of my students. And right now, I'm worried that something might be going on with Alex that's causing him to act this way. You should stop talking nonsense about my son. You are not allowed to touch or talk to my son anymore. I will find a psychiatrist myself, so he'll be treated on my terms. We are dealing with some personal matters that we would rather keep private. I'm going to school to pick him up right now. I understand your concerns about privacy, but as Alex's teacher, it's important for me to ensure that he's getting the support he needs to succeed academically and emotionally. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Hello, Miss Miranda. I was just wondering if everything is all right. Alex hasn't been in school for 3 days, and I'm a little concerned. There's nothing to be concerned about. Alex didn't want to go to school, so I let him stay home. I see. However, with only 3 days left until the exam day, it's not a good idea for Alex to take too many breaks. He won't be eligible for the class if he continues to miss school. I understand your concern. I took Alex to a psychiatrist, and she recommended that he rest for a while. So, I followed her suggestion. If that's the case, I can help Alex apply for a leave of absence from school so he won't fall behind. How is Alex's condition? He's much better now. The test results show that he has a developmental anxiety disorder and a tendency to self-harm. The bruises were caused by him. Lately, he's been experiencing a lot of anxiety, and it's been difficult for him to attend school. I'm sorry to hear that. Anxiety can be really tough to deal with. I would like to visit Alex to see how he's doing and offer any assistance I can. Could you arrange that? I appreciate your concern, but it's not necessary. We're taking care of everything at home, and Alex is receiving the support he needs. I understand. Can I at least drop Alex some study materials, assignments, and study guides? I just want to make sure he's doing okay. We're working with a tutor to make sure he doesn't fall behind, so I think he'll be fine. Thank you for your concern, but I'd prefer it if you didn't visit him now. We just want some privacy to deal with the situation. Of course, Miss Miranda. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do to support Alex. Why are there police officers at my door saying that Alex's teacher reported that I abused him? What nonsense did you say to the police? And where is my son? Where did you take him? I reported a serious child abuse case that occurred to my student Alex. I am just trying to protect him. What are you talking about? If you don't have proof, why are you accusing me? Are you trying to kidnap my son? I would never do anything cruel to Alex as you and your boyfriend did. Alex is in the hospital with me. The police have just finished taking his statement. What statement? hell are you talking about? After class today, I had to pass by your house. I noticed that your house was locked from the outside, even though you said you were at home with Alex. There were crumpled pieces of paper all over your yard with SOS written in Alex's handwriting. And I called out to Alex and tried calling you, but you didn't pick up. So I went inside to check. Alex was lying motionless on the floor, covered in whip marks and bruises. He was unconscious. This is outrageous. How dare you enter my property without my permission? You have no right to do that. Go ahead. I'm not afraid of you. I had to take action because I saw something that raised serious alarm bells. Alex was lying unconscious on the floor with whip marks and bruises all over his body. It was a horrific sight, and I couldn't just stand by and do nothing. You just make things worse. He was probably just sleeping. Just fell asleep? I broke the window to get in, and the noise was so loud that Alex didn't even move. That boy was unconscious, and the bruises were too severe to be self-inflicted. I called the police and took Alex to the hospital. But I already told you he is mentally ill and tends to harm himself. He's hit himself before, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did it again. Alex's emotions are very unstable. He's in a constant state of fear and panic. He shows very similar behavior to children suffering from abuse, especially when he sees a man wearing a belt. Moreover, Alex has very serious back injuries. So how could a 7-year-old kid hit himself in the back with such great force? You're wrong. He has a developmental anxiety disorder, and the bruises were caused by himself. The psychologist at the hospital checked Alex, and they said his emotions were very similar to those of an abused child. It's clear that he was physically abused, and you're responsible for it. This is ridiculous! You have no right to accuse me of abuse. I would never hurt my son. I'm not accusing you of anything, but the evidence speaks for itself. Alex's injuries are consistent with physical abuse, and as his teacher, it's my duty to report any suspicion of child abuse to the authorities. Moreover, Alex told us everything. Sam, what you did to your son is despicable. You starved him for 3 days and then left him alone to go on a trip with your boyfriend. And to make matters worse, you were the one who let your boyfriend hit him. He said he begged for your help, but you did nothing but sat on the sofa and watched that man hit Alex with a smile on your face. How could you do that to your own flesh and blood? I don't have to explain anything to you. Alex is my son, and I can do whatever I want with him. No, you cannot. Child abuse is a serious crime, and you will face the consequences of your actions. I have already reported the abuse, and they will take all the necessary measures to ensure Alex's safety. You can't prove anything. It's your word against mine. That freaking kid just imagined it all. Oh, I have proof. The hospital documented Alex's injuries, which will be useful as evidence in court. And let me remind you, there were crumpled pieces of paper with SOS written on them all over your yard. Your son was clearly trying to ask for help, and you ignored his cries. I don't care about your accusations. You will regret getting involved in my business. I will not regret doing what's right for my student. Alex deserves to live in a safe and healthy environment, not in a home where he is starved and abused. And I will make sure justice is served for him. You don't know anything about me or my family. Mind your own business and stay out of our lives. I will not turn a blind eye to child abuse. It's my responsibility as a teacher and as a human being to protect children from harm. I will continue to report any suspicious behavior or signs of abuse, no matter who it involves. Listen, I understand that you care about Alex, but I also know that kids can make things up. Alex could have just fallen and injured himself. You don't want to ruin my life and my family's life over something that might not be true, do you? I'm willing to pay you a large sum to testify that Alex lied about the abuse. I won't do it. Alex didn't lie, and I won't perjure myself in court just because you want to cover up your crimes. I can't turn a blind eye to what Alex is going through. Money won't change my mind. But think about it. You could have all the money you need. No more struggling to make ends meet. Just say that Alex made it all up, and we can put this whole thing behind us. I can't do that, Miranda. Money won't make me betray a child who needs help. I won't let you get away with abusing your own son, and you should be ashamed of yourself for even suggesting such a thing. I'm not afraid of you, Miranda. I'll do whatever it takes to protect Alex. I can't understand. Why are you so determined to protect that brat? Because I can relate to his situation. When I was a child, I was also a victim of abuse, but nobody helped me at that time. I know firsthand how it feels to be helpless and vulnerable, and I don't want anyone else to go through what I went through. You know you'll never be able to stop all the abuse. Let's just skip it this time and take the money. I know it, but it's time to break the cycle of abuse and neglect. I will do everything in my power to make sure Alex gets the love and care he deserves. You should stop talking nonsense. One day you'll have to pay the price for meddling in other people's family affairs, bitch! Hey! Answer me! I will kill you! Damn it! One day later, Sam and her boyfriend were arrested for child abuse. The police found evidence in their house, confirming the teacher's suspicions. Miranda and her boyfriend were charged and sentenced to jail for their heinous crimes. Meanwhile, Alex is recovering very well under the care of me and other friends and teachers in school. With love and care, he regained his strength and confidence. I have become his legal guardian, and he's thriving under my care. Alex's story inspired me to advocate for child protection and fight against child abuse. I started a campaign to raise awareness about child abuse and to promote the importance of reporting any suspicion of abuse. In the end, justice was served, and Alex found a new home where he's loved and cared for. Alex now has a chance to live a happy and fulfilling life, and I'm very happy for him.
Hey, Riley, do you have a minute? Hi, Abigail. What's the matter? Christmas break is coming up soon, so I want to check on your plans. Oh, my plans? Yeah, tell me. Well, as usual, I'll be visiting my in-laws. Oh, no vacation this year? Well, there's a ski resort nearby, so we always make time to enjoy it as a family. Oh, that sounds nice. Ski sounds fun. But isn't spending Christmas at a crowded place a bit of a hassle? A hassle? I guess you could say that. I usually go to my in-laws too, but this year is different. Get this, we're going to Tahiti. Oh, wow, Tahiti. That sounds amazing. Sounds fancy, right? Since my husband works away most of the time, it's great to spend time together like this. Enjoy your vacation. Thanks. But there's one little problem. Oh, is there? What's wrong? I don't have a passport. That's a big problem. You're planning to go overseas. Yeah, I totally forgot to apply for one. Derek and Elsa have theirs, but while I was busy gathering all the documents, Derek said I still had time, so not to worry. And now here we are. No, this is no time to laugh. If you don't hurry up, you won't be able to go to Tahiti. Yeah, I know. Honestly, this is my first time traveling abroad, so I wasn't sure how to apply for a passport. Plus, I was so focused on buying new clothes and bags for the trip, I totally forgot.
You really should start panicking about now, don't you think?
I know, but at this point, I don't even know if I can get it in time. It's kind of exhausting, you know.
So what? Derek and Elsa will go to Tahiti without you?
No way! I'm definitely going.
Then you'd better hurry up and apply. You're going to get in trouble with Derek.
Oh, I already told him I applied for it.
What? You lied to him?
Yeah, because I didn't want to be lectured. He'd be like, how come you bought all these new clothes but didn't apply for the passport? So yeah, I've been thinking about what to do.
Thinking? You have to apply for it, obviously.
That's why I'm asking about your Christmas plans.
Huh? What does that have to do with anything?
Can I borrow your passport?
Huh?
No, seriously, lend me your passport.
Whose passport?
Yours, Riley.
To whom?
To me. I mean, your in-laws live in this country, right? You don't need a passport to visit them.
Well, yeah, but...
So just lend it to me. I'll give it back after the trip. I promise.
No, that's definitely not how it works. Traveling on someone else's passport is illegal.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Also, I've never even been abroad in my life, so I don't even have one.
Oh, come on. I know you do.
I really don't. Maybe you're confusing me with someone else? Either way, it's against the law to use someone's passport.
I'm not confused. I saw it with my own eyes. You do have one.
Ugh.
Look, you're not going abroad, so it's not like you'll need it, right? Come on, just for the end of the year.
How am I supposed to lend you something I don't even have? You're being so persistent.
You're so stingy. Why won't you lend it to me?
Let me ask you this. Even if I did have one, why do you think I'd let you borrow it?
Well, we're mom friends, right? And you're always so nice. I figured you wouldn't mind lending it.
Being mom friends and nice doesn't mean I can break the law. Borrowing a passport is illegal.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. You've let me things before. Like last summer, you let me borrow your tent for camping. And in the spring, you lent me that kid's suitcase. Oh, and the Christmas decorations and the barbecue grill, too.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. You didn't want to buy those things, so you kind of pressured me into lending them to you. But this is totally different.
How is this different? Borrowing is borrowing, right?
Absolutely not. Passports are completely different. It's illegal, and there's way too much risk involved.
So if you're saying that, does that mean you do have one? A little borrowing won't get anyone in trouble. It's obvious you're lying, so just lend it to me already.
You're not making any sense, and you're being totally unreasonable. I don't even know why you believe I have it. Anyway, there's nothing more to talk about. Just go and apply for one like everyone else does, okay?
Who's being unreasonable here? Hey, Riley, come on! Some friend you are, so stingy. I'm not giving up. I'll just go to your house and borrow it. I can't believe you tricked me. You gave me a fake passport.
I was shocked. I told you I don't have one. And yet, you still came all the way to my house to borrow it.
That's because I knew you had it. I overheard you talking with other mom friends about your passport. I didn't miss that.
I was talking about a passport-style memory journal. So when you came over, I said I had something that looked like a passport, but it was just a journal, and showed it to you. Then you thanked me, snatched it from my hand without hesitation, and left. It's a journal I cherish, so I tried calling you multiple times to get it back, but you never answered. Now do you understand? I don't have a passport, and you need to return my journal. I've written down memories from my domestic trips in there.
Why would you even use something so confusing like a passport-style journal?
Wait, why am I the one getting scolded here? You're the one who didn't listen.
No, you were just jealous that I'm going to Tahiti and wanted to sabotage me. If I had taken that fake passport all the way to the airport, it would have been a disaster.
You didn't listen. You stole my journal and now you're throwing a tantrum? I guess anyone who would ask to borrow a passport clearly has no sense.
Huh? You mean I'm clever, right? Borrowing a passport is much easier than going through the hassle of applying for one. Plus, I save on the fee. A scammer should keep her mouth shut.
Scammer?
You are. You're the one with a passport look-alike. That's basically counterfeit. Fake items are illegal, don't you know?
I think that's a completely different issue. And how do you know that's illegal, but still think borrowing a passport for international travel is okay?
Wait, isn't it ridiculous to think that just borrowing it is a crime?
Do you seriously believe you're not in the wrong?
Oh, absolutely. I looked it up, and apparently lots of people lend and borrow passports. It's not illegal to do it. So it's totally fine to borrow one. Now hurry up and give me your passport.
But if you actually use it for international travel, that's illegal immigration, right?
Oh, come on. They'll overlook something like that. I'll just explain if I get caught. I accidentally grabbed someone else's. Sorry. That should work, right?
There's no way that's going to work. Passports have names and photos on them.
You can just make up something about the name. And if they say the picture doesn't match, I'll just tell them I wasn't feeling well when the photo was taken, so I looked a bit different. They'll understand, don't you think?
I strongly doubt it.
Why are you so sure, Riley, when you don't even have a passport? You must be hiding it, that's why you know so much, right?
I think it's common sense, whether you have one or not.
Liar. You don't get that kind of knowledge unless you've dealt with a real passport. You're trying so hard to hide it. But your acting is so terrible, it's hilarious.
Just give my journal back, please. It's something important to me.
Oh, so now you're panicking and asking for it back because your lies are about to be exposed? Just admit you have a passport already. It's getting embarrassing.
You're impossible to talk to.
And by the way, I think holding onto a fake passport is way worse. It's covered in terrible doodles and random stamps. Wow, you even stuck a paper napkin in here. This is just trash, honestly.
Stop it. Don't look inside. It's called a traveler's notebook. Have you never heard of it? It's where I document all my trips. I've saved receipts from cute cafes, menus from the restaurants I visited, and even leaves and petals I picked up during my travels, all stuck in there. I also write short notes and draw little sketches. It's all my travel memories in one place.
Oh, wow. That's so lame. Napkins and leaves? What's the point of keeping that junk? You're just trying to act like you're all about cherishing memories because it makes you feel good about yourself, right? What do you even get out of making something like this? Is it some kind of I'm so special because I treasure my memories performance?
Stop it already. I'm coming over to get it back right now.
No way. I'm not giving it back. If you want it, you'll have to lend me your real passport.
I told you I don't have one.
Well then, I guess I'm not giving it back. This little toy is so fun. I'm going to enjoy going through it. Bye-bye now.
Abigail! Geez, Abigail, what are you thinking?
Oh, have you found out already?
You're the worst. Not only did you steal my precious journal, but now you're posting its contents online? Hurry up and delete those posts from your social media.
Why should I do that? You kept it as a record, so don't you want lots of people to see it?
It's not a journal for others to see. It's for me to look back on my travel memories.
Oh, please. You just want to show off to everyone, don't you?
This is way out of line. You posted pictures of my traveler's notebook with a caption, "Dumb woman forging passports." Anyone who knows me could easily tell it's mine. Just so you know, this is a crime.
Crime. That's all you've been saying since yesterday. I'm so tired of hearing it. More importantly, hurry up and bring me that passport, okay? I'm just borrowing it, so it's not a crime.
You're already doing things that are borderline criminal.
If you want to talk about crimes, using a fake passport-style notebook is pretty questionable, too. That's why I had to expose it and share it with everyone to teach you a lesson.
It's a parody product. Can't you tell from the content that it's a joke?
You're the worst for bad-mouthing others while ignoring your own actions.
You're even revealing personal information from my notebook. Delete it right now.
Well, maybe some people can tell, but at worst, it's only your mom friends, right? I'm not doing anything wrong.
Oh my god, take a look. Look at the comments on your post.
Huh? Oh wow, you're right. Everyone's sharing my post. People must be furious at how ridiculous you are. I mean, of course, they would be. Trying to use a fake passport. What a low point for you.
Abigail, take a closer look at those comments.
They're all criticizing you, not me. Aw, poor thing. It looks like karma's come for trying to make me use a fake passport. If you want to apologize, now's the time, you know.
This is a parody product. Does the poster even know what a forged passport is? Did you get permission before sharing someone else's stuff? Seems like there's a lot of different reactions.
Wait, what? Why? Hold on a sec. Am I the one getting blamed here?
You can see for yourself, right?
Unbelievable. Everyone should be calling you out for being so unreasonable, not me. Why am I the one getting all the hate?
Well, that's how normal people would see it.
What? No way. I get it now. This is all you're doing, isn't it? You're using multiple accounts to pretend to be different people, right?
Seriously? No. Do I really look like someone who drinks heavily, plays video games all day, and owns an iguana? I don't have the time or energy to run multiple accounts for years like that.
But this is all a setup. Everything is your fault for not lending me your passport and handing me a fake instead.
Well, I've already reported everything to the social media platform. And I've taken screenshots of all your posts, just so you know.
So what? How does that bother me?
Are you sure you're okay, Abigail? If you don't delete them, I'm going to take these screenshots to a lawyer and consult them about defamation and harassment.
Lawyer? Are you serious? Over some stupid internet posts?
It's not just some stupid posts. You've caused quite a scene, and that's a serious matter. And if you keep pushing to borrow a passport, that's an actual crime.
I just can't deal with this anymore. If I keep talking to a weirdo like you, I'll end up looking like an idiot too. A lawyer? You must be out of your mind.
Delete the posts right now.
Riley, what the heck is going on?
What's wrong?
I just got a letter from a lawyer today?
That's because I hired one.
Oh my gosh! This is the worst. I can't believe you actually went through with talking to a lawyer. Isn't this a bit too much? All I did was post about you having a fake passport on social media.
Those posts were exposing my personal information.
I didn't think things would escalate like this. So what do I do now? The letter says if I don't delete the posts, you'll take legal action.
That's right. It was sent to make sure you delete them. If you do and the issue is resolved, no further action is necessary.
Fine, I'll delete them right now. The trip to Tahiti got cancelled. I'd been looking forward to it for so long.
Oh no. Did you not get your passport in time?
It's not even that. Derek said he didn't want to go on the trip with me.
What?
He saw the post where I shared your journal on social media. And he said he didn't want to travel with someone who would do something that inappropriate. He decided he and Elsa would visit his parents this year, and he told me to stay home. But I already deleted the post.
Well, maybe you just need to accept it this time.
It's not just the trip. He told me he wanted a divorce.
Oh my.
He apparently knew I'd been borrowing all sorts of things from my mom friends. He said he couldn't believe that I even tried to borrow a passport and I was a bad influence on Elsa. Isn't that so unfair? I was just trying to borrow what I needed. Divorce seems like such an overreaction.
Honestly, I think he made the right decision.
Excuse me? Aren't you supposed to be on the same side as fellow moms? Why aren't you supporting me?
Dealing with you has been exhausting, and I don't have anything else to say. You should really take some time to think things through. Goodbye. Shortly after that, Abigail was served with divorce papers by her husband. Her husband took custody of their daughter, and they're living with his parents for the time being. By the way, it was me who told him about the passport incident, and how I had been lending her all sorts of things over the years. The night she posted my journal on social media, he came over to apologize, so I spilled everything to him. According to him, he'd been troubled by her unreasonable behavior for a long time, so this incident seemed like the perfect reason to finally make the decision to divorce. She moved back in with her parents after the separation. I only hear about her through rumors now, but it seems that the infamous social media post was seen by her relatives and friends from back home. And now, no matter where she goes, people whisper about her. These days, she's not working and is holed up in the house. As for me, I got my traveler's notebook back, safe and sound. I'm looking forward to enjoying a fun ski vacation with my family this Christmas.